Good. Sorry, excuse me. Good evening, StreamYard and YouTube fans. This is Philip Reynolds, and I'm here today with Fast Drive Football. I am not going to be playing a game, but I am going to be talking about. I'm in the process of creating two leagues. One is from my fantasy football league that I am currently in, and uh, this is the Zaffiro Football League. That's my brother-in-law. The brother-in-law. He's the commissioner of the league, and there were 10 teams in the league this year. Um, and I will talk about that. I will talk about that first. And the um, second league I created is an 8 team, what I call YouTube Football League or the YFL League. And 4 teams have foreign locales, and 4 teams have American locales. Um, Now, I might have gotten the divisions, who was in what division, wrong, but I don't think so. Um, if I'm wrong, please correct me, Steve or Nathan or somebody who was in the league. First off, we have the reigning champions, me. We are the Crusaders. The owner is Philip Reynolds, me, and my daughter is the head coach. We have Outliers Rock. The owner is Maureen. The head coach is Mork from Ork, and their location is Boulder, Colorado. Um, Next up is the Alaskan. I should put an N, but the Alaskan Arctic Huskies. The owner is Teray. The head coach is Santa Claus, and they're in Nome, Alaska. Um, Her dad is the owner of Tiger Power, Mike, and the head coach is Jackie Chan, and he is in Beijing, China. And the last uh, member of the Killigans division is Jonathan. Head coach is Thomas Edison, and they are from Milan, Ohio. That's the Killigan division. The Corona division is Canadian Crown Royals. That's my sister Teresa as owner, and head coach is Valerie, her daughter, and their location is Montreal, Canada. Uh, Next up is Raider Nation. Jeff is the owner, John Madden the head coach, and centered in Las Vegas. Um, Quad Streakers. Uh, the owner is Heather. The head coach is Vince Lombardi, and they are based out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Next up is the football team, and the owner is Nathan. The head coach is Joe Gibbs, and they're from Washington, D.C. And last up is the Upinya Sheep. The owner is Steve, my brother in law, who is the commissioner of the league. Head coach is King David, and he is based out of Dublin, Ireland. Um, my sister of the Canadian Crown Royals, she was the runner up in the Super Bowl. And Philip Reynolds, was the winner of the Super Bowl this year in the Zaffiro League. Um, Two divisions: the Killians and the Coronas. Okay, in the 8-team YouTube uh, football league, or the YFL instead of the YRL, the YFL as I call it. First up, uh, I will be the owner of the Cleveland Gladiators, and my daughter will be the coach, and from Newport, Kentucky. Um, the second owner, the owner of the Vegas Gamers, is Steve Tower. After further review, of course, it's Steve Tower. The head coach is Ted Taylor, and I just kind of rolled the dice for a coach name. And Steve is based out of Las Vegas. Um, Next up in the American division, basically, is Rob. Yours truly, Rob. Head coach is his wife, Darla. They're based out of Richmond, Virginia. And I figured since he does red, white, and blue racing, call them the Richmond Racers. And lastly, just so you know, ID Jester, you'll always be a sports guy to me. So uh, the Jacksonville Jesters the owner is ID Jester. The head coach is none other than the Batman villain, the Joker, and they're based out of Jacksonville, Florida. In the European division, my brother, Eddie Reynolds, is the owner. The head coach is Stephen Reynolds, his son, and they are based out of Manchester, UK, and they are the owners of the Guinness Pub Crawlers. Uh, Next up in the European division is the French Tricycles, owned by none other than Sean D. The head coach is Montgomery Wright, and they're based out of Paris, France. And as you know, Paris, France is the site of the Tour de France. So, yes, Sean, you're in the league. Next up is my best friend, Chris Delaware. Uh, we sent him to the European League, to the European division. He is based out of Istanbul, Turkey. And what better to call him than his team than the Camels? So, yes. And lastly, my friend Chris Hawes from my Inside Pitch League. He will be the owner of the Blue Crabs. Jerry Payton is the head coach, and he is based out of Amsterdam, Netherlands. So those are my two leagues that I am create. I'm going to create. I have to go through the uh, fast drive expansion charts and do the legwork or legwork, homework, whatever you will, for for uh, for creating a league. I just watched Steve Hightower talk about creating what was it? I think it was an eight league, 8-team league. I watched his after further review on creating a 8-team league. I think it is. Let me see. I'll have to go to YouTube real quick and verify that. Mm. Yeah, if you look at his fast drive football commissioner expansion um, video, that details how to create a fast drive football league, and that's kind of what I want to do with these two leagues. And I am going to use my for the 10 team division. I'm going to use my last season schedule in order to determine play. Um, and with the 8 team YouTube football league, what I plan on doing is I plan on using the 8 team scheduling the 8 team scheduling for that particular league. Probably the way it works is usually it'll be split up into 4 teams. You play everybody in your division twice, and everybody in the other division once. Usually, that in and of itself is 10 games. Um, so actually, which means that you would probably play. Because if you play 3 and 3, let's see, 1, 2, 3 twice is 6 and 12. But it'll be based off the 8 team scheduling chart for the Fast Drive Football Commissioner uh, thing. I see that I have 2 viewers. I can't tell who they are, but I thank you for joining me. Um, and if you like what you see, please subscribe and click on your notifications so that you're aware of exactly when I come on and that. And so my next thing is to actually rewatch Steve Towers' uh, commissioner expansion video to try to create the my fantasy football leagues, and pretty much go from there. This has been Philip Reynolds. I hope you enjoyed what you saw tonight. Please like, please subscribe, please turn on notifications. I hope you get all the roles that you so want and desire. Uh, Shout out to Chris. I really like your football uh, league. You know that the Chesapeake and Delaware divisions and that. I know that you use the commissioner expansion to create all that as well, which is I think it's really neat. I've watched both of your videos so far; they're top notch in that, and keep up the good work. And see you next time, guys.